Relocation of war expenditure could ensure better world environment, says Prime Minister. Bangladesh rolls out red carpet as Qatar Amir arrives Dhaka. Technical Education Board Chairman removed for fake certificate trading. Israeli military intelligence head resigns over October 7 failures. Those were the headlines. This is ATN News. Good evening, viewers. I'm Hasina with English Bulletin. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said the world could be saved if the money expended in the wars and buying weapons is used for facing impacts of climate change. She, however, said 12 to 17% area of Bangladesh is at risk of submergence due to global warming. She made the comment while inaugurating a 4-day UN Climate Adaptation Conference, National Adaptation Plan NAP Expo 2024 and Bangladesh Climate Development Partnership BCDP in Dhaka on Monday. Sheikh Hasina placed 6 proposals in facing the adverse impact of climate change to build a beautiful world for future generation. The Prime Minister said major carbon-emitting countries must take effective action to reduce their emissions to limit global temperature rise to within 1.5 degrees Celsius. She said commitments by developed countries to an annual climate fund of $100 billion must be met, and the fund must be equally distributed between adaptation and mitigation. A red carpet was rolled out to accord warm reception to Amir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, on his arrival Dhaka on 2-day official visit. President Mohammed Shahabuddin received him at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport in Dhaka on Monday afternoon. The head of the state welcomed Qatar Amir with flower bouquets. Earlier, a special aircraft carrying the Amir and his entourage members landed at the airport at about 5 p.m. A 21-gun salute heralded the Amir's arrival at the Dhaka airport while he was getting down from the aircraft. The Amir was also taken to the makeshift saluting dais where he was given a guard of honor while the national anthems of the two countries were played. Later, the Amir of Qatar inspected the parade ground. Foreign Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood said 5 bilateral instruments, including one agreement, are likely to be signed during Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's Thailand visit this week. Dr. Hassan Mahmood was speaking at the curtain raiser press conference at his ministry, marking both bilateral and multilateral visit of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to Thailand from April 24 to 29. He said during the visit of the Prime Minister, 3 memorandums of understanding MOU and 1 letter of intent will be signed. The visit is significant for both sides and it will open a new window of cooperation between 2 friendly countries. The instruments are agreement on visa exemption for official passport holders, MOU on energy cooperation, MOU on tourism cooperation, MOU on customs cooperation, and letter of intent for starting negotiation on free trade agreement. Chinese ambassador to Bangladesh Yao Wen paid rich tributes to father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman by placing a wreath at his mausoleum at Tungipara on Gopalganj. After laying the wreath, the ambassador stood in solemn silence for some time as a mark of profound respect for the memory of the father of the nation. Later, he offered prayer seeking eternal peace for the departed souls of Bangabandhu Bongo Mata, Sheikh Fojulatunisa Mujib and other martyrs who had to embrace martyrdom on the fateful August 15 in 1975. Deputy Commissioner of Gopalganj Kaji Mahbubul Alam Police Super Al-Baili of FIFA, Additional Deputy Commissioner Golam Kubir, Tungipara Upajala Nirbahi Officer Moinul Haq and other officials of Chinese embassy in Dhaka, among others, were present. Later, the Chinese ambassador said China Prime Minister is also interested for more investment in Bangladesh. Ali Akbar Khan, chairman of Bangladesh Technical Education Board BTEB, has been removed from office due to allegation of various irregularities, including in fake certificates trading. Earlier, the Ministry of Education made Ali Akbar Khan OSD as detectives found evidence of financial transactions between his wife Sehila Parveen and a gang involved in forging certificates. Police have arrested system analyst AKM Samsuzzaman, who took Dhaka 20 crore in 2 years by selling the board certificates. Police arrested Ali Akbar Khan's wife, Sehila Parveen, also. Meanwhile, an investigation committee has been formed against 2 ACC officials for allegedly exonerating Samsuzzaman, accused in the certificate scam in exchange of money. Now, international news. The head of Israeli military intelligence has resigned after accepting responsibility for the failures that allowed the devastating Hamas-led attack on Israel on October 7, the military said on Monday. Major General Aharon Leva, a 38-year veteran of the military, was one of a number of senior Israeli commanders who said they had failed to foresee and prevent the deadliest attack in Israel's history. He will remain in post until a successor is named. The October 7 attack badly tarnished the reputation of the Israeli military and intelligence services, previously seen as virtually unbeatable by armed Palestinian groups like Hamas. In the early hours of the morning, following an intense rocket barrage, thousands of fighters from Hamas and other groups broke through security barriers around Gaza, surprising Israeli forces and rampaging through communities in southern Israel. Now a short break. We will be back soon with Met Office issues new heat wave alert for next 72 hours. Iranian President Raisi in Pakistan on 3-day official visit. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Bangladesh Meteorological Department has issued countrywide fresh heat wave alert message for the next 72 hours. In the latest heat wave alert, Deputy Director of the BMD Meteorological Bozlur Rashid said the prevailing heat wave over the country may continue during next 72 hours, commencing today. Due to increase of moisture incursion, the discomfort may increase. Bozlur Rashid added that the intensity of heat wave although seems recede temporarily due to the cloudy sky, but the intensity of the heat wave will increase again from tomorrow. Earlier, the BMD had issued 72 hours heat wave alert message in the first phase on Friday. Dhaka North City Corporation DNCC will take legal actions, including case imprisonment and imposing fines, if Aedes larvae are found in homes or offices from 27 April. DNCC Mayor Atiqul Islam said this while inaugurating a month-long campaign on dengue prevention at Rupnagar of Mirpur in the capital today. He stated that Dhaka North authorities have launched the month-long campaign in line with the recommendations of a technical committee of experts. He called on city corporation residents not to throw away shells of coconut, polythene, packets of chips, cups of ice cream or cups of curd. He made a call to the city residents to deposit those with city councillors and get cash in return. Now, news around the world. Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi has landed in Islamabad for a 3-day official visit amid tight security in the Pakistani capital. The visit, which Pakistan Foreign Office said would run until Wednesday, comes as the two neighbours seek to mend ties after unprecedented tit-for-tat military strikes this year. The Iranian president is accompanied by his spouse and a high-level delegation, Pakistan's foreign ministry said in a statement, adding that the group also included the foreign minister, other cabinet members and senior officials. Iranian President Raisi will meet Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and other officials, besides visiting the eastern city of Lahore and southern port city of Karachi, it added. Raisi's visit is a key step towards normalizing ties with Islamabad, but Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, not the president, has the last say on state matters such as nuclear policy. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has threatened to deliver additional and painful blows on Hamas to secure the release of hostages held in Gaza. On the eve of Jewish holiday of Passover, Netanyahu, without offering any details, said in the coming days Israel will increase military and political pressure on Hamas because this is the only way to free hostages. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has repeatedly threatened to unleash a military offensive on Rafah, claiming members of the terror group Hamas are holed up there. The threat comes despite call for restraint from the international community, including from the United States, Israel's main ally. Now, sports news. Bangladesh Cricket Board BCB has finalised fixture for home series against Zimbabwe. The team of Zimbabwe will arrive Bangladesh on April 28 to play the series. Bangladesh will play a 5-match T20 series against Zimbabwe as a preparation for T20 World Cup. The first 3 matches will take place at Zohur Ahmed Stadium in Chattogram. As a result, the Zimbabwe team will land in Chattogram directly on April 28. The visiting team will get 4-day time before the first match. First T20 between Bangladesh and Zimbabwe will be held on May 3. Following a day break, second and third matches will be held on May 5 and May 7 respectively. Both the teams will return to Dhaka on May 8. The rest 2 matches will be held at Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla Stadium on May 10 and May 12. The training session of Bangladesh is scheduled to begin on May 23. In the meantime, the Tigers have gone through fitness tests. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Relocation of war expenditure could ensure better world environment, says Prime Minister. Bangladesh rolls out red carpet as Qatar Amir arrives Dhaka. Technical Education Board Chairman removed for fake certificate trading. Israeli military intelligence head resigns over October 7 failures. Met Office issues new heatwave alert for next 42 hours. Iranian President Raisi in Pakistan on 3-day official visit. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.